gonna lose them. All right, so I'm heading out to a neighborhood in Plantation, Florida called Jacaranda Lakes. There's a 8 or 9 foot alligator up on the bank. The lady's seen this gator before, so she walks out, and when she gets close, the gator dives in the water and she doesn't see it again. So that neighborhood usually has clear canals, so I'm gonna go see if he's still there. Then I'll grab all my stuff. And if I walk out and he jumps in and pops up, I'll try to put a hook in him. And if he stays down, I'll have my stuff there, throw it on, dive down, and try to find him on the bottom and put a noose on him. Come this way with the call box. So I swam around a little bit, and when I got to the bottom, it was kind of clear, but once I got over to the opposite side of the canal where the bushes were, that put off a lot of shade, and when I got to the bottom on that side, it was pretty dark down there, and I thought I saw a gator's tail, but it could have been the fish. I wasn't really sure. So I had kind of covered that whole clear side of the canal. So I went back to the truck, got a flashlight, and put that on the end of the catch pole, and it was a lot easier once I got over to the other side again. I started inching my way across, and that's when I found him. He was tucked in against that far side of the canal, under the bushes in the shade. And with that light, I was able to see him. I got the noose over his head, and I tried to get it nice and deep. But as I'm kind of pulling him up and back, he made a break for it, and he actually almost swam through the noose. I ended up getting him, I think, behind one of his front legs and in front of one of the front legs. And then as I started making a break for the other side of the canal, so he starts going into that death roll, and all he's doing is coiling that rope around his body and basically winching me into him, or him to me. And I can feel the rope just ripping through the catch pole, and I'm trying to let it go so I can get some slack and get in front of him, so he's just spinning in circles and not actually winching the rope around his body. And before I knew it, I had like an inch of rope sticking out of my fist, and I'm still trying to crawl up towards the other side of the canal. And I finally get there, and he stopped rolling, and I thought, okay, I didn't feel any tension on the rope. And I kind of went to re-grip a little bit, and as soon as I let go, I made one more hard roll and snatched that rope right out of my grip. So I'm thinking immediately reach over and grab the rope as it comes out of the catch pole. So I yanked the catch pole away, and the rope is right near his mouth, so if I grab that, there's a good chance I lose my hand.
I lost.
He just fell to the bottom with all that rope around his neck. So I get out, I run to the truck. I know he's not going to go anywhere because he's exhausted from all that rolling. Grab another rope, slide it through the catch pole, dive back in, find him immediately. He was just laying there. And I go to put the rope over him, but now he has this giant collar of rope around his neck, so I can't get it deep enough to really get a good grip on him. I tried to pull him up, and he fell right off again. So I run to the truck, and I've got this big hook that I use. Sometimes I get a gator that'll get stuck on a tree branch or something, and I'll just throw that hook in, pull the tree branch up, and then pull the gator out. So I thought, I'm just going to drag this through. Maybe I hook the gator, maybe I hook the rope, I get a leg or something. I ended up hooking the rope around his neck with the hook, which is perfect.
That's it. This pile of rope. Not in your mouth, son. Not in your mouth. Don't run to that mouth. Alright, that'll work.
God, just fucking... Then I got him up, got another good noose on him, and finally was able to get him and get him out of there.
Bust that flashlight up, son.
Yeah, he's got cataracts.
Big man. Got some big old jaws, dude. Trying to look at the footage. Him like shaking off.
That was a nail biter because had he gotten away and even swam, I don't know, 20 yards away, I might have lost him for a while. And I wasn't leaving there until I got him. I could have been there for the rest of the day or into the next day. There was no way I was leaving him like that, swimming around with a rope on his neck, because if that gets caught somewhere, he could end up drowning, and I don't want that on my head. So, yeah, it could have been a lot worse than it was. So I'm thankful we got him, and yeah, get him down to the sanctuary, and he'll have a story to tell.